In this video, we're just going to discuss the topic of the Linux shell, how environmental variables are used to configure our shell environment, how to view them, and how we can use a command to set up custom environmental variables. Your Windows desktop, let's think about that as our environment and interface that we use to interact with the operating system. In Linux, the shell is the interface we type in order to interact and manipulate things in our Linux operating system, and environmental variables set how that environment looks and operates. While I was making this video, I was wondering to myself, why is the penguin the mascot for Linux? Well, as it turns out, because the creator of Linux, Linus Torvalds, developed a fondness for them after being bitten by one at an Australian zoo. Who knew? But that's pretty cool, I guess. We can be happy that it wasn't bitten by a turtle. Our environment, from the directory we sit in to the directories our system will look in when executing commands, are set via these variables. A variable is a dynamic value assigned to our shell. We can see the variables currently set for us by running the env command as shown here. Here we can see the values that are set, such as our home directory, and the path, which I talked about in our Essentials Linux command video. If we want to see the current values of one of these variables, what it is set to, use the echo command followed by the variable as shown here. If we want to set an environmental variable for our current session, we can type the variable followed by the equal sign and the value of that variable. So I'm using the variable PS1, but what the heck is that? Well, that environmental variable changes the way our terminal prompt looks, and we can grab a cool emoji from our text messaging app, but if you're not using a Mac, you can search for these icons online. Now, for this session I'm currently in, I get this really cool terminal prompt. Pretty neat. This is not a permanent change though. If I exit this current shell session, man, that's like Sally sells she shells. I can't even do it. It is a tongue twister though. Shell session. Or if I open up a new shell session, the cool prompt, it doesn't display. So what did we just learn here? Well, setting a variable with the equals command sets the variable temporarily. But what sets the variables permanently? Well, those are actually set with 4 files in which variables can be defined. I placed a brief description of each below right here. Feel free to pause the video here to review. But what I want to do is edit my user's .bash_profile setting by adding our PS1 variable to the configuration file. This is a great example of getting muscle memory with our VI commands too. If you haven't seen that video on my channel, please go check it out. Now with that entry added, if I exit from my terminal session, then log back in, we can see that our terminal PS1 parameter is automatically applied. And that's a wrap. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button to help me beat that algorithm. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me today, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video.